One of the scariest looking animals in existence is the possum. Ironically, as disgusting as these things are to look at, they are actually very shy and almost never aggressive.
You're gonna make noise, huh? I don't want to bite anybody.
There you go.
But not on this particular day. This guy was out walking his dog one day when he came across a possum, which is unusual because they are nocturnal creatures. After sniffing around for a bit, you can tell this possum is sizing the dog up. After a brief greeting, the possum decided it was tired of being harassed and decided to charge at the dog. This is actually very unusual, as these animals are known to be pushovers and almost never bite except as a very last resort. If you ask me, I think the possum was mostly just posturing and bluffing the dog, because it had several opportunities to bite the dog and never really did. Either way, this guy sucks for even putting his dog in that position. Homeboy just got off the damn bike and was off to the races. Like, I can't blame him, because even though elephants are known to bluff charge, it's not always a bluff 100% of the time. And you know what happens to you if it's not bluffing that day. I'm just tripping on this guy falling down on the ground, just like how people trip and fall in chase scenes in horror movies. So a mischievous and probably very hungry black bear breaks into a home, and I'm pretty sure it's trying to figure out where the owners are hiding all the food. Then it does something I did not expect. Evidently, this was taken with a home camera, presumably while the owners were gone. And I'm just happy they weren't there, because a hungry bear is an aggressive bear. A zoo gorilla that likely wasn't happy about constantly being stared at and made faces at decided he had enough. The result was almost a bad one.
Oh, man.
Can you just imagine had this glass actually broke and he got through? He would have been slinging people around like rag dolls. Thank goodness nothing happened. So this one is an interesting one, right? So a man is out for a morning workout when he was approached by a black bear. Now, black bears are curious animals and they won't always attack, but of course they are still bears and capable of ripping a human apart.
Let him go out super wide.
Yeah.
Don't smash him in the head
Yeah.
with the track.
Hey, go on. Go on your way.
Come on. Good.
It'll be your part from now on, okay?
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So this bear is methodically following this man around for several minutes as the man tries to shake the bear off. Eventually the man sees the bear slow down just a little bit, which gave the man enough time to run. This was a very close call. So a man is on a motorcycle, and I don't know what triggered this dog, but something did. The dog takes a chomp on the guy's boot and almost gets him real good. Thank goodness the man had a motorcycle and was not on foot. So it looks to me like this guy is trying to do some kind of parkour video, but what he wasn't counting on was to get confronted by an angry Saint Bernard. Saint Bernards are usually friendly, but I mean, these dogs can get up to 200 pounds, over 200 pounds. So when they are angry, it's not a dog you want to mess with. Check this out.
Hey mate, hey mate, do you know where Fort William is? Yeah, sorry to disturb your dinner. Whoa!
What was this guy thinking? For some reason, he feels compelled to sort of troll this stag here and paid for it, in a literal sense, as the animal destroyed his very expensive camera. I hope he learns his lesson and never does that again.
Whoa. That's a 1,400 quid bit of damage straight in my lens. Scratched the front of it. That's it. 30 years of vegetarian. Just
Could have been on top of each other 3 days like this. It's going to be a bit more work taking this one out. Can you see? There she is, still in one piece.
Not sure where in the world this is, but this is an insane video of a rescue mission where a sheep is buried beneath the snow for 3 days. How it is still alive is beyond me, but I'm glad it was rescued after this man put down some elbow grease and freed the beautiful animal.
Come, get up!
Kind of give him some space. With all of us here, you can't do much. Yeah. You know, you got to run him off. Unfortunately, you can't cut him off now.
oh, he's coming fast.
All right, don't worry.
Some old footage of a giant grizzly who sees this group of guys and is not pleased with their presence. Look, I don't know about you, but I would not be trying to antagonize an animal who can run 100 yards in 5 seconds and has the strength to tear you apart in seconds. Maybe that's just me.
Hey! Hey! Go! Hey! Hey! Go! Hey!
Imagine this scene and sound where you have a huge pit of rattlesnakes, and they are not happy to see this GoPro attached to this drone. Not in the least. After a few of the snakes took a few chomps at the drone actually falls into the pit of snakes. Like, oh no. Like, if this was your drone, would you go get it back? Let me know in the comments.
No, I didn't speak to it. It's a black bear. They're bad bears. They can be mean. It just knocked my jacuzzi top over. Oh.
No, I saw it drag it when I got up.
Check this out from the Great Smoky Mountains in Tennessee, where one of these doggone mischievous black bears makes itself at home in the hot tub. Folks, you just can't make this stuff up. I can't believe it got its sneaky behind in that water. Like, are you kidding me?
Chào mừng các bạn cùng bơm. Wow, what is it?
This is a crocodile farm in Thailand where this man toys with a huge croc. Now folks, this croc is very real and indeed alive. But it's apparent to me that the poor animal has been tranquilized or something, because this guy would not have been able to do all this to this apex predator. And I bet y'all thought that thumbnail was fake, didn't ya? If there is one animal you don't mess with, it should be the one that kills the most people in Africa outside of the mosquito. Hippos ain't no joke and are very territorial. This boat of people are in Kenya, and I think they thought everything would be okay, except one particular hippo had other ideas. I think we should move, like, duh. Imagine had they not seen this black bear lurking in the background. So black bears are not usually all that aggressive and tend to be more curious than anything else. But it's still a bear, and animals like bears should not be this close to humans. They should always fear humans. I mean, trust me, it's good for the human and the bear.
He's like just over. It's okay.
This is not the biggest buck I've ever seen, but still. I mean, like, imagine having to wrestle with this thing.
To get that on tape.
This tussle lasted for about 45 minutes, and one of the guys in this video sustained some injuries that actually required surgery. Look, I don't know about you, but I love deer sausage. Because if you mess with me, Bambi, that's exactly what you gonna be. I'm just saying.
Inside a specially built annex, they have one huge and hungry pet. I don't believe this. 7-year-old Sumbat has bonded with a killer snake. He calls it Chamrun, meaning lucky. Some would say Sumbat's lucky it hasn't crushed him.
A young boy in Cambodia is raised and best buddies with an enormous python.
It's not the kind of reptile you'd normally want as a house guest. When it first crawled in, it was the size of a thumb. Now it's big enough to squeeze a man to death.
A beaver really doesn't want to be bothered.
The beaver. Look at this stupid beaver right here. What are you doing? Whoa, jeez, I'm growing it! Tämmöistä en ole kokenut koskaan. Hiekkatieltä tulee vastaan majaa, joka käy kimppuun. En kyllä tajua. Ja käy tulella tuolla. Se on mun kameran mankan päällä.
A group of guys on scooters encounter some tigers and don't seem to be in as much of a hurry to get out of there as they should be.
भैया रुको रुको.
Here's some more drone footage of a shark, except this time it's a bunch of sharks. There are also some surfers that apparently stopped surfing once they saw these damn sharks around. The surfers sit there for a minute and just observe the sharks as the sharks kind of just loiter around. Eventually, the surfers are like, screw this, and they got the hell out of there. Smart move, guys. Anyone that's ever dealt with yellow jackets know that they are annoying and they do not play, as evident by this guy in an unrelated yellow jacket video.
I mean, come on, I had my hand in that gutter, and it was just like, zing. You know, that just pain that just shoots through you? Look at these fingers. It's insane. I don't know if it's moved up my arm anymore at this point, but you know, I think it's probably moved up a little bit. I was reading on the internet, it says swelling can increase for 48 hours. So I'm not even halfway through with this.
Right, have a look at this. Isn't it beautiful? It's like a little ornament off the veranda. They're saying it's a hornet's nest. Now, I've seen inside and it is a bit bee-ish, but it's not an hornet.
So another guy decides to toy with and actually squeeze a yellow jacket nest. Very bad idea.
Oh, don't touch it. You'll die, you'll die, you'll die. It's not going to kill us, is it? It's just one little thing in a little nest. And it's comfortable in there. Oh!
Holy shit! It's a huge bull!
So these guys are out fishing in the ocean with some little ass wooden boats for some reason. They caught something much bigger than a goldfish.
I'm gonna bail some water here. Oh my god! Look at this boat! Look at this boat! Oh my gosh! Dude, that's like a 9 or 10 footer. That is not like 7. That's huge.
Are you kidding me? A 10-foot shark and all y'all got are these little flimsy boats? Hell to the no. Imagine seeing this scene where no less than 10 humongous tigers are charging at you. So this drone captures footage of the magnificent animals prompted into their prey drive. At one point, it appears the drone is just like going away, but then at a certain point, the curious predators actually get a hold of it, which is kind of crazy because I thought the video was over. But damn, that is a lot of tigers. Look how close this guy gets to a mountain lion. So this guy is hiking in the woods and comes across a puma who seems more curious than anything else. Still, is way too close for comfort. Eventually the puma figures out that this guy isn't food and it's not a threat either. This ends up being much more peaceful than it could have been.
In front of me. Stay back.
What?
This poor stray horse is getting harassed by 4 dogs and somehow remains calm. Like, I thought the horse would kick the crap out of the dogs, but this is a pretty shy horse. Eventually some people rescue the horse and find it at home. Like, how crazy, huh?
Çok güzel ya. Otursa.
For their size, badgers are very tough animals and don't mind taking on animals much bigger. It's a very close relative, the skunk. It's also at times very fearless. So what do you get when they both encounter each other? You know, the badger eventually figured out that the prospect of getting both bitten and sprayed is just not a good look.
You.
This video recently went viral of a man walking a trail when he was confronted by a mountain lion who follows him for 6 minutes. Scientists hypothesized that the animal had young kittens close by and wasn't really trying to attack him, as these are animals who prefer to like hide and sneak up on you, right? Kind of attack you from behind, you know, and grab your neck. So they don't believe that this animal was trying to do that. This is more of just posturing and just saying, hey, I'm here. I love how this guy handled the situation, because you could tell he was kind of panicky, right? But he kind of held his ground, and I think that potentially, you know, saved this from being an escalated situation. Most species of brown bears usually mind their business and usually aren't going to mess with you unless you mess with them or they have little cubs close by. What makes this idiot decide to sneak up on a bear and kick the bear? Like, you can't make this stuff up, folks. He definitely paid the price for his stupid decision. So what would you do if you were trying to get away from a rampaging 2-ton rhino? Hop in a tree is probably what I would do. That decision, though, was almost a very bad one by this dude who barely escaped. What would make someone decide to toy with an anaconda? Good question. So this guy pokes the magnificent serpent and is literally inches away from getting grabbed. Assuming he was alone, this man would definitely not have made it, because this anaconda would have grabbed him and this man would not have been able to get away. I mean, they are strong as hell. And humans can be so stupid.
Shit.
This little poor pooch didn't know what he had gotten his damn self into. I don't know if these turkeys are wild ones or like if these are some kind of farm turkeys or what, but I tell you something, they are not intimidated by this dog at all. This looks to be perhaps more defensive than offensive for the turkeys, which To me, has me wondering perhaps if they have babies around. Either way, I don't think this dog wanted anything to do with these white turkeys. This is a video from a few years back that takes place in Glacier National Park in Montana. So evidently this guy comes near a grizzly bear who sees him, stops to survey the scene, and continues toward him. Hell to the no, I would be out of there. My question is, does the bear see humans so often that it's not scared of humans? Was it going to attack this man had he not retreated? What do y'all think?
Go!
Listen, if it comes running, Josh, get up
Go!
here.
Getting up here.
Let the food burn.
Go!
Run! Call the police. Come on, Dad.
Go!
Dad, come on. It can jump over there, guys.
Woo!
Another black bear sighting, but this time in someone's backyard. I think this bear is obviously just hungry. Well, heck, then again, bears are always hungry, aren't they? But look how close they are and how comfortable they are antagonizing this bear. Do you think they would do that to like a grizzly?
Go!
Yeah.
Josh! Josh!
Get out of there!
Oh. Quit!
Oh.
No! 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 Josh, get away!
Oh.
Dad, get away! Josh, get! Let him have it! Get, Josh! Get! Josh! No! Josh, quit! Let him have it! Let him have it! Move! This ain't funny. Move, Jacob.
We're out doing our thing on the weekend, and we're heading back. We're on southern Vancouver Island, and we just saw a wolf.
This is in Vancouver Island where this couple came across a wolf relaxing, and then 500 meters down the road came across another wolf. Neither wolf seemed too thrilled with them being there, and so the couple left without incident.
Whoa! He went through. Holy fuck balls. Stand back, stand back, stand back.
Here's a clip where there is someone in a cage, and this caught the attention of a great white shark. The shark actually ended up getting its head stuck in the cage of all things. Can you imagine what would have happened to the guy in the cage had this shark managed to wriggle its way into the cage?
Taking it! Whoa!
The shark snatched. Suddenly, it popped up its head, appearing to beg for food like a dog.
This video shows that contrary to what many people believe, great white sharks aren't as evil as you think.
I'd just put my fish in the water and I'd call out, "Come on, Sharky, come on," and come up, put his head out of the water, take the fish, and pat his nose and he'd go away. If circumstances had been different, I could have got in the water and swum with the shark and done that. I had a feeling it wouldn't bite me. Now, most great whites, I don't have a feeling like that at all. This one, I had a feeling.
So this happens in Thailand, where evidently this elephant is tired of cars passing by and not showing him no respect. So the elephant decides to take a seat, like on the car. Thankfully the car was able to get away, but look at the damage this thing did to it. Like, holy moly.
มีใครเป็นไรไหมพี่ทำไมไม่มาเมื่อกี้นี่ไปก่อน
ไปก่อนไปก่อนหลบก่อน
ครับไปก่อน
ตกมันด้วย
Folks, this is the bluff charge of all bluff charges. Like, look at this. Wow, I mean, this elephant was really coming at this guy, and he barely flinched, bro. Like, I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Dude's got balls the size of boulders.
This thing is vicious, man. He wants to bite me. Trying to attack me, man, twice.
A rat either begging to get out or chomping at the bit to get out and get a piece of this human that trapped it.
What kind of rat is that? It's got a long snout.
This tiger was so well hidden, it would have been so easy to miss it. You know, the problem is, what do? Do you hop out the car and politely tell the bears to stop destroying your car? So a family of brown bears at Yellowstone decided that this car would make a great play toy and started to attack the car. The kids in the car were not trying to hear it, and I don't blame them.
Just start moving forward. Go forward. They said not to stop. Start driving forward, Jacob. Gosh, it's okay.
This is at Kanha National Park in India, where a tiger voices its displeasure with some humans in its way. A black bear makes it known to a tiger that it is ready to defend itself if it needs to. My question is, what kind of park is this where an elephant is just walking around in the same vicinity where people are like riding their bikes? The encounter in itself is pretty tame, but it's just the optics of this, right? I mean, this elephant definitely looks like it doesn't belong here. It's a small elephant, like probably a baby or something, but still. Look at this gigantic elephant just barge in and even did a little flexing on him like, yeah, I'm here. I think the combination of the elephant seeing the fire and hearing all these men yelling caused it to retreat more than anything, because I was just sure this elephant was just going to wreck shop. Elephants are very smart, so I guess it realized it wasn't worth the hassle. This takes place in Pilanesberg, which is in South Africa, where an elephant seems very curious yet annoyed with these tourists. Eventually the elephant seems to lose interest in them, and then it has one of those, well, what the heck moments and comes back to harass them a little bit.
Hey! 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 Hold on, Sarah. Hold on. Kidding me?
So this happens in Florida, where a guy kayaking in the Matanzas Inlet, which is between St. Augustine and Flagler Beach. A guy is out kayaking by his lonesome when he gets a pretty nice shock. I'm not clear if this is just one shark in his area or multiple, but nonetheless, he started to put a rush on it after this encounter and was trying to get the heck out of there. Smart man.
Watch out!
Polar bears are no joke and are the tallest of all bears, and they are scary looking. Whoever this polar bear is chasing nearly found this out the hard way. My question is this: you've got all this open area. Like, how the hell do you even get this close to this majestic creature? Like, I just don't get it.
Here, give me that.
Check this out as these guys try to get a raccoon out of this home that's a new construction. Raccoons are extremely tough animals, and it's not an animal you want to piss off.
Yo, that's big as hell. Where's that fucking harpoon?
Get the trap! Get the trap!
Get the trap!
Alright, see if you can slowly let loose.
So the raccoon falls and makes a run for it. The guys are trying to get into the wall and pry it out. But man, oh man, check out this raccoon. He is not going out without a fight. This seems cute at first, as this curious seal comes up to mess with the scuba diver's equipment, right? For me, I just can't help but to think how fast this could have escalated into something really bad. Seals are cute little animals and all, but they can mess you up pretty badly, just like most wild animals can.
Oh, right there, big, huge. Don't touch it, GB. No, look here. Big one in front.
Check out this huge croc who's minding his business and then realizes it has a possible dinner opportunity and goes in for an attack. I always get terrified when crocs, you see them all of a sudden and then all of a sudden they submerge under the water and you don't know where the heck they are. It's a great way to get ambushed from any direction.
Coming around. Okay, now just get the pedal. Okay.
Oh shit, Ron.
This is just way too close for comfort with these humongous and very strong animals. There is no scenario where I would be this close to a wild bison. They would probably be ready to tear my black ass up. Like, how in the hell can these bikers be so relaxed? Hell to the no.
No, we're okay. We're okay. We're fine. There they go. They're just trying to tell us. Oh, that was awesome! That was great! Stay right here! Stay right here! Stop, stop.
So here's a video of a drone capturing some humongous alligators. I mean, look at here. I don't know what these beasts have been eating, but whatever it is, it was good because look how big they are. Can you imagine having to make your way through this area on foot? Like, you would be a snack in less than 5 minutes.
चल आगे ले ले तो अपने ले ले तो आगे अपने ले ले आगे ले ले बोले आगे ले ले तीनों दिखने से you can stand and take picture no problem.
We might get a mauling.
No way, no how am I getting this close to a wild tiger. I don't get how people keep testing this animal like they aren't going to tear your butt up. It doesn't make sense, does it? This is in India at the Ranthambore National Park, where folks, this tiger is live. Like, it's right there in front of them. It's not behind a cage or nothing. Folks are too damn crazy.
Smell it.
Here's an encounter with a very vocal lion who, if it were me, I would not be screwing with. But maybe that's just me. So look at this. The lion is behind a cage, and at some point we get to see the lion's insane athletic ability when it leaps into the air for some food.
Go! Go! Oh! Mommy, you have to get that.
Like, I didn't even know a male lion could jump like that. Incredible. Look, you know you are rich when you can have a huge tiger like this just walking around your home. The tiger's pretty thirsty on top of that, and this probably very rich guy, who I'm guessing is the owner, decides to be a little playful with the distracted apex predator. Beautiful drone footage reveals a shark swimming in some beautiful water. The video doesn't seem like a whole lot is, happening. But then you see this lone shark that's probably just, looking for food. Just a shark being a shark. At a certain point, you see the shark approach some kids who are playing close to the shore. Like it looks like a predictable scene from a horror movie. Interestingly enough, the shark decides to detour and leave the kids alone. It's crazy because had the shark decided to attack, I don't know that those kids would have seen it coming. But luckily the shark bounced.
The bush and see if the lynx are out. Feeding time again for them. It'll give them some more food. So, you guys want to see them if they're there?
A man is on a snowmobile looking to go feed some wild lynx when he finds a much larger predator.
Come on, fella! Come on! That's the kind of wildlife we see out here. Come on! Yeah, baby! That's a wolf right in front of us. We'll let him go. Well, folks, we didn't see those lynx, but got a good view of a nice little wolf. Didn't expect that. I think he's been out eating my food too, but that's fine. They gotta eat too.
જોઈ રહ્યા છો મગરમચ્છ તળાવથી બહાર નીકળ્યો છે ના થયો ને વિડીયો ઉતર્યો હતો મચડી દો અંદર જઈ રહ્યા છે.
Like I always tell y'all, when I find something I've never seen before, even if it seems like a small thing, I'm going to show it to you. I've never seen anything like this, like a crocodile, especially a big one like this, climbing up anything. I mean, let alone like a bank that's this steep, trying to get back into the lake. I mean, look at this thing. It's all clumsy and kind of slow, but it got the job done. I mean, this thing is a monster, and it took him a minute, but he got there. Oddly entertaining to watch something like this. I don't know. This seems like a normal grizzly bear video for a sec, until I saw that there is a wolf very close by. I couldn't figure out if the wolf is following the bear or vice versa maybe. Perhaps trying to get some cheap leftovers from any potential meal the other one gets. Nevertheless, this is pretty awesome to see. This is a video of a man named Justin who went out fishing and then started calling to a pack of wolves who actually showed up and got pretty dang close to him at one point in the video. Justin mentioned he had no weapons and not even bear spray, bro. Like, dude, I don't think I would be trying to get close to wolves with no weapons. Are you crazy, bruh? Dude could have literally been filming his own ending, which is insane. Ever seen a turkey attack a police car? Well, you have now.
He's going after
Dave,
it.
are you seeing this?
Oh
Dave.
my god. The turkey is attacking the cop car. I have to get a better view of this. This is just beautiful.
This horse came around the corner so fast, and I guess it forgot to turn on its traction control. I mean, holy moly, I'm just glad this horse wasn't too badly hurt, and I'm really glad that this guy didn't fall like right beneath the horse and get crushed, because he easily could have been.
Nervously, the booby hen rises, exposing the chick. Instantly, the crabs dart in to seize the newly hatched victim. But this time, the action does not follow.
This is a video of some booby birds who are attacking a crab who is trying to get one of the bird's babies. Man, these birds are really trying to get at this crab. What makes this insane is that the badly hurt crab actually amputates its own limb, which is just crazy. By the way, the limb grows back, which is even more alien-like. I mean, just insane.
This crab, also badly hurt, simply performs a quick battlefield surgery, amputates its own claw. It will be regenerated in the next several molting cycles.
This man films an encounter where a bobcat has its sights on a turkey vulture and is ready to pounce on it. It's so interesting because you know that the vulture saw the hungry cat the whole time, but it actually let the bobcat get pretty close before it decides to flee. I think we all know by now that bears are pretty dang smart, but I was not prepared to see a bear open the door to not just one truck, but in fact 2 of them. It's insane how it's figured out how to do this. Animals, of course, will do anything for some dang food, and they will evolve as needed to do so. Very impressive, yet scary to think about. Not sure what this goat's major malfunction is, but it is being very aggressive to passerbys in this town in Brazil. On several occasions, it rammed people and even knocked one woman down. At the end of the video, they finally get the animal out of there, but not before he caused some sore behinds along the way. Yikes!
Come here, Rip. Come here.
Come on. Come on.
Can you imagine a world without dogs? Dogs are just great and they're so dang smart. This dog is very well trained and of course so used to routine that it doesn't understand that there is no glass right there to act as a barrier between him and his human family. He is waiting for them to open the door for him, and this is just so dang adorable. This is some kind of Christmas celebration where a camel is brought in, and evidently the camel did not want to participate, like at all. I don't know if the camel tipping over was it literally falling or if it was just trying to lay down and protest. But either way, I would not want this thing falling on me. Hopefully no one was hurt. I bet this coyote who was about to get torn apart by this wolf probably got too close to a kill or something, and the wolf didn't like it.
Not one bit. So
the wolf was like, yeah, I'm finna get your cowardly behind. Should've left the wolves alone, Mr. Coyote. I bet that'll learn ya. What was this idiot thinking? I mean, seriously. Everyone is laughing, but It wouldn't have been so funny if this sea lion would have torn this man's arm off. Never ever mess with a wild animal, especially around their food. That is a recipe for being an amputee for sure. I was actually kind of rooting for the sea lion.
Oh, got her. He's coming in. He's done this before.
Wowzers! These misbehaving black bears are the worst. So this furry maniac, I suppose, is trying to get into the house, and just look at the damage they can do in such a short time. Once the bear figured out it wasn't going to get into the house, I guess it got bored and it just moved on with its mischievous behind. Black bears are so psychotic, aren't they?
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Good cat! Oh, looks like
What would you do if a dolphin took an iPad right out of your hand? My guess is not much you can do. To add insult to injury, the dolphin even shows off a little bit, almost like, yeah, I took your iPad and destroyed it too. What you gonna do about it? Nothing, Mr. Dolphin.
No se muevan.
Folks, you can't make this stuff up. Like, props to the woman who kept her cool along with the rest of the women, because this was well on its way to being a tragic ending had they panicked. So a black bear decides to harass a woman, and it seems more curious than aggressive, but wow. Like, what would you do in this situation? So a few cyclists decide to take a nice long stroll on this beautiful winding road. Look how beautiful the scenery is. So all is good until all of a sudden an ostrich starts chasing the cyclists. It's amazing how fast these things are. Check it out. A man drives around in a caged-up Toyota Land Cruiser, throwing chickens out to feed the tigers. Sir, I think you need a lot more food than that, sir. An unlikely encounter between a lynx and a wolf.
So folks, you can see some pretty wild things in a 24-hour convenience store, but this would be hard to top. Check it out. That's a massive monitor lizard. It frightened shoppers at a store in Thailand when it wandered in, and then it started climbing that shelf. Once it got up there, the lizard stretched out, lizard took a rest. There are some folks who think that the lizard came in to get a break from the heat and humidity outside. What's even more striking are the number of people that are like laughing in the background shooting the video.
Yeah.
I would have seen the lizard right out the front door.
Well, he's next to the ice. So
when does it stop being a lizard?
Yeah.
Right.
And become a dragon?
Yeah.
That's probably a dragon.
I think that was dragon territory.
I think when it's taller than you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at Godzilla here in the flesh. This was in Thailand this week, where this enormous monitor lizard, which are very dangerous, by the way, and can inflict some serious damage if you get too close. You always see these on animal documentaries, and I guess I didn't realize how big they got. Whatever I came into this store for would, let's just say, have to get postponed and would be left behind, like if I was in there, because if this walks in, I'm running out.
Responders are going to the location where the dog is right now.
Here comes the helicopter back in, guys, and look at where these high tension wires are right here.
It's hard to see.
These crews are amazing what they do. Well, why? There's the helicopters coming in. That's all the rotor wash, and here comes another crew member being hoisted down there.
Oh my goodness.
And the dog is just petrified right now, obviously.
Of course. Okay, so now he's in the water.
The rescuer is in the water from the helicopter, and he's approaching the dog.
Try to grab him, and this is a difficult thing too. You don't know what you're dealing with here.
Exactly.
He's gonna get him. He's gonna try to hoist him.
He got him.
All right.
Shout out to these guys who are out there to rescue this dog from a river in LA. This man in particular is courageous, and during this daring rescue endured a bunch of bites from this very scared dog, which sucks, but I'm just glad they were able to save the dog. I mean, the dog tore his butt up pretty good, but I'm pretty sure it was just fear biting more than anything else. A gigantic werewolf-looking Canadian wolf patrols the scene at Yellowstone. You know, I always heard a llama can spit on someone, but I never saw it before. My guess is this kid didn't either until now.
It looks like a scene straight out of Steven Spielberg's thriller Jaws. But for marine biologist Ocean Ramsey, this rare sighting of a great white tells the real story of the ocean's fiercest predator.
So this is a 50-year-old great white shark that is over 20 feet long. This marine biologist said that this shark could actually be pregnant, and she also noted that a great white shark is one of the most misunderstood animals out there. I don't know about you, but I ain't taking no chances if I see a big-ass shark. Hell to the no.
Breathtaking, heart-melting, overjoyed to be approached by this big, beautiful, massive, I think, grandma shark. I mean, she's definitely old to be that large. And it fills my heart with joy and takes my breath away. And it kind of breaks my heart at the same time, to be honest with you, because I just realized that moments like this are increasingly rare because shark populations are being wiped out for shark fin soup and shark finning.
Do people realize how big and agile wild boars are? These things will run you down and rip you to shreds. Like, I felt so terrified for these people and this German Shepherd. But fortunately, it appears that, you know, although these are wild boar, they may actually be familiar with the residents in this Romanian town. And the dangerous pigs actually are playing with the dog. Like, I can't make this stuff up. I mean, this is not something I thought I would ever see. This man was driving in the Canadian Rockies and encountered this beautiful wolf just relaxing on the side of the highway. Thanks for watching. I am Curtis. See you next time.
Dwell in the sand like a fish on land. Like a fish on land.